Welcome back to a new video, guys. We are doing another video on a custom map that I found on, I think it was the 7 Days That I Mod website, or Nexus, was one of the two. And I just found this African continent map. I did one on the USA 12K map. This is the African one. I think this is also 12K. Last time I checked, I think it was. And this one's also pretty good. This was also made by KingGen. You can see the view from here. It's freaking amazing. Actually, where are we in Africa right now? Oh, okay, we're way up here. Oh, I see, okay. Nice. So, this is Egypt area. Okay, nice. So, yeah, it's kind of cool because I kind of stay in Africa. I stay in South Africa. So, right down here is my home country. There you have it. It's about that big. And, yeah, it's pretty dang cool. We'll go over there now. But let's fly around and take a look what we have on this map. Now, obviously, this is a KingGen map, which means there are some issues with it. And I'll show you guys that in a second. Now, if you want to download this map for yourself, at the end of the video, I will show you exactly how to download it. So then you can go ahead and play it. But with the KingGen maps, the problem was it isn't really built for Alpha 20. Because it doesn't have all the fancy street stuff and all that. You know, the lines on the road. And it doesn't have the nice downtown districts and all that stuff. It's just got the roads and the mixed POIs. In some way, it's kind of cool. Because it doesn't have the same repetitive Alpha 20 building style. Because I think the Alpha 20 building style is quite repetitive and it's kind of boring now after a while. This is very chaos. There's a lot of things going on here, which is kind of cool. And the traders are not where Alpha 20 is. They're usually just like in the middle of the town somewhere. But yeah, you can see there's a lot of POIs on this map. So you're never going to run out of them, I'll tell you that. There's so many. But let's fly around, let's go. In fact, let's go down to my home country, down in South Africa. So we will go, whoops. We'll take a look at this, the coastline. And voila, we can go down to Cape Town and take a look. So Cape Town, guys. Yes, this is Cape Town, right over here. Let me just make sure, okay, yes. It gets super windy in Cape Town, guys, like super, super windy. I had a friend in Cape Town, and every time he was talking on his microphone, you could just hear the wind blowing through his roof. It was so bad. But yeah, there you go. Now, obviously, the building placement and the city placement isn't identical to the real world. Of course, it isn't. It's just the continent that looks pretty much one-on-one. It looks exactly like that. In fact, we have Madagascar just down this side as well. And yeah, that's pretty cool. So you get Madagascar with that. And you've got some little islands in the end, yeah. So, yeah, this. I'm actually curious. Let me just take a look down this side. Is there any island? No, so it doesn't show that island. There's another island in this area here somewhere. Far away from South Africa, but it's not showing. It's a little island. Yeah, okay. And then if you go up to, I think around here, it's very difficult because this is a smaller version. I think maybe it's about here. It's Namibia. And then it's difficult to tell where the countries are because it's like, ugh. And then you go up this side. There's some islands as well. So yeah, there's a lot going on here. And then you've got a little bit of Europe as well. I think that's up that side. There you go, some Europe stuff there. Even over here, some Europe stuff. So it's not just Africa entirely. There are some Europe stuff. In fact, let's go up here. This looks like some snow, some mountains. Yeah, look at that. That's cool. That is pretty cool, actually. I kind of like that. Yeah, that's nice. You got some mountains up here. So the further north you go, you get some mountains and stuff, and you got some more of this as well. I love this type of stuff right over here, guys. You don't see this in Alpha 20 anymore. But you see this empty space. Yeah, this is a nice place to build the base. I've always liked that about Alpha 19. I think Alpha 19 had that. And I always like this little area here. It's pretty cool. We've got some nice building areas. Even over here. I really like this. I wish the Alpha 20 would do the same. You got little roads that go up the mountains here. Kind of like this. It's definitely drivable, I would say. Wouldn't say it looks neat, but it's definitely drivable. Look at this, guys. That is freaking awesome. I think this map is by far the best KingGen I've seen so far. You go up here. It's a bit funky roads. But yeah, this is the problem with KingGen that I was talking about. You have a little bit of issues with the road going through POIs. But if you can just look past that, there are some beautiful scenes in the KingGen generation. You got some stuff, even this, like for instance, this road goes through here. But all in honesty, guys, I'll be honest with you here, is I kind of like this. It's a lot like Minecraft. You know, Minecraft had some really wacky generations. And I prefer that. Because it makes it interesting to explore the world. It's just so wacky. And you're like, okay, this is a pretty cool place to put a tower base up here. Or, you know, drive up here. You know, I like the wacky stuff more than I like the realistic stuff in current Alpha 20. I mean, just look at that. I like the wacky. Like, that's wacky. That's weird. It's just weird. I mean, you're driving along and fall straight through. I don't know. I like that more than I like the Alpha 20. That's so weird. Imagine going down there. It's definitely drivable, though. I'll tell you that. But yeah, it's a pretty cool map. I think it's worth the download. Another thing I wanted to tell you guys, down in South Africa, right? A lot of people don't know this, but I believe it's here. This looks like it's right. There's actually a country within South Africa. It's called Lesotho. It is a country surrounded by country, basically. So let's just say that this outline here of, I think it's just mountains or snow. It's snow, I think. So it does snow up in Lesotho as well, and just on the edges of Lesotho as well. That's where I've been. I've actually been here in real life. And it's called the Drockensburg, this area, and then the middle Midlands. They call it the Midlands, and it actually snows in this area. And I've been there, and I've been in the snow. It's pretty cool. But yeah, you can't actually go into this country without a proper passport and everything. This is pretty weird because it's literally a country inside South Africa. So yeah, that's its own country. This whole little section here. I think that's right in that little area there, and it does snow up there as well. Obviously, this is a much smaller version of that one, but pretty cool nonetheless. You got some nice views up here as well. So yeah, so I'm gonna jump on off the game, and then I'm gonna show you guys how to actually put this in your world as well. Let me just go check Madagascar. Ouch! Madagascar is not looking too hot, guys. It's got the same feeling as South Africa. This vibe, you know, it's the same death and decay. But yeah, Madagascar is not looking too good. In fact, this should be mostly desert, I think. Madagascar is quite hot. I would say it's got, yeah, it's quite. It's not a desert though, but it is quite hot. Yeah, so let's jump on off, and I'll show you exactly how to get onto your game, guys. Okay, come on down to the nexusmods.com. I will have a link in the description for you guys if you want to just click on it, make your life a lot easier. All you need to do now is go down to Files. Manual download. Once you click on that, you will need an account with Nexus to download the manual download. You click on it, you give it a slow download. The fast download you have to actually have premium, but this is completely free as long as you have an account. So download that. Okay, once you've downloaded that, there'll be a zip file. You can see if you open the zip file, there will be a folder called Africa Med, which is medium. I'm pretty sure there's a larger one somewhere. I don't know why it's called medium. So once you've done that, all you need to do is then go to local disk, wherever your game is installed, program files, and then head on to Steam. Go down to Steam Apps, Common, 7 Days to Die, Data, and then you go down to Worlds, and then you copy Africa Med into here, like that. Now obviously I've already done that, so I'm going to have to replace the files and destination. Done, just like that. You're done and good to go. Hopping back into 7 Days to Die. Okay, once you're back in the game, go to New Game and select a game name. This has got nothing to do with the map, so whatever, name it Tim, whatever you want to do it. And then you, over here where it says Game World, you want to click it until you find it, and there's Africa Med. And then you're sorted, and you can set your settings however you like, and you click Start. Okay, once you're back in the game, and you're pretty much good to go, guys. You can sit and play on the Africa map. You can see that this is it. I'm just going to put admin on just so I can show you guys that this is the Africa map. Let's click on the switch here so it shows the layout, and there you have it, guys. You can sit and play that now. So this actually works for any map you want to download as well, so you can just apply the same tutorial to that as well. So that should help you out with any other map you want to try out. I also highly recommend you check out Nexus mods as well as 7 Days to Die mods for more maps. There's quite a few maps there. As you can see here, there is an Australian map. There's a whole lot of different maps you can download. There's a US Eastern map. There's the Forgotten Islands, which I maybe do a video on. The only problem with the Forgotten Islands is the Forgotten Island is the fact that there's no water. I think that's a glitch on the map. You got tiger maps. There's all these different type of maps, and you can just apply the same tutorial that I just gave you now to actually play those. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more, and yeah, check you guys in the next video. Bye, everybody.
I've said it many times, I know I would change my ways, I know for sure. When all the crows decide to meet, they settle down beneath my feet. I've got it right and I got it wrong, but I learned my lesson hanging on. Come sit here with me by the fire and let it go for a little while. So be here as the night starts falling. Let my fingers walk over your head. We got nothing to be scared of. I'd rather be with you than by myself. Now all is in your head.